Welcome back. Here we are at day number 6, and today's topic is huge. It's going to be one of the most important lessons you can learn when it comes to self-improvement, self-development, success philosophy in general. The topic: practice persistence. Are you a persistent individual? Do you need to learn how to beef up your persistence a little bit? I mean, most people realize that to achieve any goal that's significant, it's going to require a great deal of persistence and perseverance. That's a given. People understand that. And I don't care if your goal is business or financial or some other fitness kind of related goal, you need to stick with it if you ever want to achieve something big. Look at an Olympic athlete. They live and breathe persistence. The difference is, on day 1 of this program, you've set a definite major purpose. And your definite major purpose is congruent with who you are, with what you want your life to be. And so as you persist towards your goals, it's going to be less of an effort. It's going to be less of a hassle and more of a way of being, because this is who you are. Persisting towards your definite major purpose is literally just a fulfillment of your happiness, of who you want to become. It's not a grind. It's not a difficult thing to do. It's literally who you are. That's where you want to make persistence be in your life. That's the perception of persistence that you want to create if you ultimately want to achieve those goals. Think about it this way. If you've created a goal that's so exciting that just visualizing the outcome of that goal gets you fired up and gets you passionate, how hard is it going to be to persist towards that goal despite failure after failure, despite trials and tribulations? That persistence is going to come naturally. Compare that to a goal that maybe somebody else has set for you, a career path that somebody else suggested you take that you don't even want to do. How can you possibly persist towards something that you're not in line with passionately, that your heart's not into? To persist towards a goal like that would be hell on earth. But enough about depressing goals. You're here because you want to take your life to a new level. You've got a new vision for yourself. And yesterday we were talking about replacing negative thought patterns and negative ideas with new empowering, inspirational type of thoughts. And that works in the short term. And if you have a good vision for your life, that's great. But eventually and ultimately, negative thoughts are going to creep back in. It's only natural, because if you've had any negative thoughts that were stopping you in the past, that's a habit. And that habit's going to be hard to break. So you need to start examining how that happens for you. And the easiest way to do that is by looking at your reactions to life. How do you react when something goes wrong? Does it pull your thoughts right out of that positive inspirational state and back into that negative mode where you're moving away from your goals? Look at those reactions. When you react to a situation, start asking yourself, is my conditioned response, is my reaction moving me towards my goals and where I want to go? Or are these conditioned reactions moving me away, and do I need to alter and change those reactions? Examining your reactions allows you to take control and makes changes. So for example, let's say something unexpected happens to you. You're out and you experience an injury. You break your arm. How do you react to that situation? Does it immediately put you out of the game and you say, I'm done for. I'm done for a month because I can't use my arm? Or does your reaction shift to, what's the opportunity here? Can I recover from this? Can I accelerate my recovery and figure out a new way, a new form of therapy to recover my arm quicker than anyone else has ever done before, and teach that and inspire other people who've suffered the same kind of injury to improve their lives? See, it's all a matter of perception and reaction. If you can react in a more positive, empowering way and start habituating that through the act of persistence, you can start changing how you operate and behave your entire life on a moment-to-moment basis. Examine those reactions, control your reactions so that they take you towards your goals and move you into the direction that you want to be going. Make this a habit, make this a positive success habit for your life, and through the act of persistence, in no time, this will be who you are. Let's look at some of the exercises for today's lesson that will help you put this into practice. Exercise 1. Whether you realize it or not, you've been persistent in some area of your life. So all you have to do is go back and look at some of your biggest accomplishments. Anything that you're proud of. Think of at least 5. And for each one of the 5 that you write down, think of how your persistence helped you achieve that accomplishment, helped you get to that result because of your persistence. Exercise 2. Now that you've reminded yourself that you have persistence and you know that persistence works, choose a single habit that can help produce exciting results and improve results in all areas of your life. Once you have that habit chosen, begin immediately to start working on that habit every single day. Choose to persist and work on that habit every day for the next 26 days. That is roughly the amount of time it takes to start ingraining it as a long-term habit. So pick that habit and begin working on it immediately. Make sure you track this. Use a notebook, use a computer, use your phone if you need to, but to track your progress so that you are doing this every day, you are staying persistent, and once you have that done, you can move on, and we'll see you tomorrow for the 7th and final day.